students. I hope you all already learned in 4th standard about the future tense. So what do you know about the future tense? Can you remember? No? Yes. When we are talking about an action which is going to be happen, that refers to the future tense only. In other words, I can say future time. So totally how many times we have learned? How many tenses we have learned? Yes, in the previous videos we have learned about the 2 or 4, am I right? 4 types of tenses we have learned, that is simple present, simple past, present continuous and past continuous. There are 4 tenses we have learned, and now we are going to learn about the future time, okay, that is the future tense only. So what do you understand by the word future? Just now I said that whenever we are talking about an action which is going to be happen only, the going to be will happen, those things only refers to the future time or future tense. In class 4 you have already learnt about the future time. So which word you will add to tell the word to which word you will add to the verb to make it into future? Yes, very good. We will be adding will to the verb to make it into future only, right? Future time. So but in class 5 we are going to learn, you are going to learn about the 3 forms of future time. So that is the topic which is we are going to learn today. So we are going to learn about the 3 forms of future time. So basic form will be will plus verb, okay. For example, now if I am telling you I will go to school tomorrow, means I am talking about the future action only. That is will go stand for the future only. Will go means I am going to, I will go. It means what? The action will happen later only. That is, it will happen tomorrow only. When we are talking about the action which is going to happen later or tomorrow or next week or after 2 days or after 3 hours, so those things refers to the future time only. So basic form will be what? Will plus verb. That is, I will eat my lunch afterwards, or else I will attend my friend's birthday party tomorrow. I will eat delicious food. I will eat delicious food on Sundays. Okay. My mother will cook chicken biryani on Sundays. So it means what? These things is going to be happen only. So present means the things or the action which is happening now will be called as present time. Past means the completed action. When we are talking about the completed action means that refers to the past time, and future time means when we are talking about the action which is going to be happen. In Tamil we can say that எதிர்காலம், right? நடக்க போற விஷயத்தை பத்தி பேசுறது தான் என்னது? Future time, that is எதிர்காலம். ஒரு ஆக்ஷன் வந்து இப்ப அது வந்து அப்புறமா தான் நடக்க போகுது, இனிமே தான் நடக்க போகுது, அதை நம்ம இப்போ சொல்றோம்னா அதுதான் என்னது? Future time only. So how many forms of future time we are going to learn? We are going to learn about the 3 forms, and they are will plus verb. Will plus verb is the first form. Second form, be plus. Be stand for the be form verb, like am, is, are, was, were. These 5 verbs. Okay. Be plus verb plus ing, and last be plus going plus to. So these are the 3 forms of future time only. Okay. So let's learn one by one. So in the first form, so here you can look at the board. I have written the forms and also I have written the functions, and then I have given you the examples also. Okay. So let's learn one by one. Okay. The first form, that is the basic form. Okay. So whenever we are talking about the future time, no, we normally use will to the verb. Okay. Will we use to the base form verb. Do you remember what a base form verb? I already told you, when a verb has a meaning, when a verb doesn't change into present or past, okay, that the normal verb it refers to the base form. For example, go. Go is the verb only. So that is the base form verb. When I say goes, or when I say one more word, I can say eats. Eat is the base form. Eats is the present form. So eats I should not use with the verb while talking about while I am talking in the future time. After will I should not use any present form verb like eats or cries or likes, not like these words. Okay, I need to use the base form verb, that is the verb which doesn't have any changes in it, that is like go, like, play, swim. These are the words which doesn't contain, look like any past form or present form. Okay, the normal verb only we need to write. That is will verb. That is will go. Will like. What is the past present form of like? When I am talking with the third person singular subject, like will become likes, right? I should not use the verb which comes with yes. Okay, so I should use the normal verb only. So I will go to school tomorrow. I will write my homework next week. I will write my exam next month. So these are the some example for the first form, that is will plus verb. Okay, this will plus verb, where can we use this will plus verb form? This first form can be used in the two situations, that is in two ways. And what are these? What are those ways? That is when we are talking about a future fact. No, fact means what? உண்மை. ஒரு விஷயம் வந்து கண்டிப்பா இது நடக்க போகுது, அது வந்து உண்மை அப்படி இருக்கிற விஷயம், that we can use will plus verb form. And also when we are talking about the possibility, okay, this may happen, this will happen, I think this will happen definitely. So கண்டிப்பா இது மேபி நடக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு இருக்கிற சிச்சுவேஷன்லயும் நாம வந்து will plus verb வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். Again I am telling you, in these two uses will be used by the first form, that is will plus verb. That is, it can be used in two ways. That is when we are talking about a future fact. Okay, the future fact. Okay, இது கண்டிப்பா இது நடக்க போகுது, இது உண்மைதான், இது நடக்க போகுது அப்படின்னா அங்கேயே நம்ம அந்த மாதிரி விஷயத்துலயே நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். And about the possibility, okay, yes, இது வந்து அப்போ நடக்கும் போல இருக்கு, நடக்கும், இது கண்டிப்பா வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு, possibility means வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. So அந்த மாதிரி இடத்துலயும் நம்ம வந்து இந்த first form we can use. Okay, so let's learn with the example so that it will be very easy. For future fact, I have given one example, that is my birthday will fall on Sunday. My birthday will fall on Sunday. Can you tell me which is the future verb here? Very good. A verb which comes with will. Will fall. See here, the verb fall is the base form verb. It comes with the will to show the future time. So will fall is the future time verb. My birthday will fall on Sunday. It means என்னுடைய birthday வந்து சண்டேல வர போகுது. So it is going to be come only. It is going to be happen in the future only, and it is true. ஆமா, என்னுடைய birthday வந்து கண்டிப்பா சண்டேல தான் வர போகுது. ஆமா, that's a fact. அது வந்து ஒரு உண்மையான விஷயம் தான். Okay, அது கண்டிப்பா நடக்க போற விஷயம். So in those situations we can use will. And also to the possibilities, the example, the birds will arrive in the winter. The birds will arrive in the winter. Which is the future verb here? Very good. That is will arrive. Okay. The birds will arrive in the winter means birds எல்லாமே winter seasonல வருவீங்க. Okay, அது கண்டிப்பா இங்க வர போகுது, இங்க கண்டிப்பா வரும் அப்படி நம்ம சொல்றோம் இல்லையா? Which will happen definitely. And also there is a possibility, that is அதுக்கு ஒரு வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. எப்பவுமே birds வந்து இந்த ஏரியால winter seasonல தான் வரும். So it will come here, it will arrive here. So these two are the example for the first form, that is will plus verb. Are you clear, children? When we are talking about a sentence which comes with will plus verb, means whether they are talking about the future fact or they may be talking about a possibility. Okay, so let's learn about the second form, that is be plus verb plus ing. Here you can notice that I have written only one box for these two forms. Why? Because both these two forms refer to the one function only. Be plus verb plus ing and also be plus going to. These two are also can be used to talk about a definite future plan. When we are talking about a plan which is going to be happen, no, we can use these two forms. Okay, these two forms used to talk about the same thing only. Okay, so the function of these two forms will be same. That is when we are talking about a definite future plan. What kind of future plan? Let's learn with the example. For the first form, that is be plus verb plus ing, I already said here be represent the be form verb, that is am, is, are, was, were. So here let's learn with the example. My friends are joining our football team. My friends are joining. So here the are joining represent the future. See B, here B form verb is are and the verb is join and it comes with ing or joining. My friends are joining our football team. என்னுடைய friends எல்லாருமே நம்ம football teamல join பண்ண போறாங்க. So போறாங்க அப்படிங்கிறது என்னது future தான். Okay, they are going to join only. Okay, they are going to join. இது வந்து கண்டிப்பா இது வந்து நடக்க போகிறது. அவங்க வந்து சொல்லிருக்காங்க என்கிட்ட இந்த மாதிரி விஷயம். So it's refer to the plan only. Okay, அவங்க என்ன சொன்னாங்க அவங்க வந்து join பண்ண போறாங்க. Okay, so when we are talking about a future plan, we need to use be form verb with the verb and ing, and it also talks about the future only. Okay, or joining. My friends are joining our football team. I am going. I can say that I am writing a letter to my mother. Okay, I am writing a letter to my mother. Okay, எப்படி சொன்னாலும் நான் வந்து ஒரு லெட்டர் எழுத போறேன் எங்க மம்மிக்கு. Okay, next example also I can say the birds are one more example like my friends are, they said no, I can also say that she is my friend, or else yes, Shimla is joining in our football team. She said she is going to be joining in our team. So when we are talking about the future plan also, we can use this be form verb plus ing. Let's learn example for the third form, that is be plus going plus to, that is be form verb plus going to. Example, they are going to play in the next week, next match. They are going to, here are going and also to. Are going to stands for the future time. They are going to play in the next match. It means what? Yes, அவர்கள் வந்து next matchல விளையாட போறாங்க. Okay, that's the meaning. Okay, அவங்க வந்து next matchல அவங்க விளையாட போறாங்க. So we are talking about a plan only, that is which is going to be happen later. Okay, when we are talking about the action which is going to be happen later, it stands for the future time only. One more example I can give you that we are going to Ooty in the vacation. Okay, we are going to Ooty in the summer season. Okay, நாங்க summer season க்கு ஊட்டிக்கு போக போறோம். So போக போறோம், நாங்க பண்ணுவோம். So these words stands for the what? Future time only. So keep in your mind the future time. When we are talking about the future time action, we can make the sentence in three ways. That is, first way will be will plus verb. Okay, will plus verb, and second will be be plus verb plus ing, and third will be be plus going plus to only. Okay, these three are the different forms of future time only, and we have learnt about the functions of these forms also. So I hope you are clear with this topic, children. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.